I would also like to welcome everyone to the 1990-91 DARE graduation here at Wethersfield School. Students, on your graduation day, how you feeling? Good, I'm ready to go on this graduation. My name is Officer Harry Underwood, and I'm a Kewanee police officer. I'm also the DARE coordinator in Kewanee. DARE stands for Drug, Abuse, Resistance, Education. And for the past 18 weeks, we've been working on lessons together, preparing ourselves to live a drug-free life. The students today who are participating in this assembly have successfully completed the DARE program. When I started this program in October, I knew I would need the help and the support of the city of Kewanee, and also the help and the support of the community. I needed help both financially and from individual participation. The response that I received financially was overwhelming, and the support of the program can be indicative to the response from our dignitary letter. At this time, I'd like to introduce the dignitaries that we have with us today. The far left, this is the Chief of Police, Jim Persak. To his right, Judge Jeff Conner. To his right, Kewanee Postmaster Craig Ann. And one of the men responsible for all the DARE t-shirts, Mr. Greg Moss. To his right, the person responsible for bringing the DARE program to Kewanee, Ian Keller. And we have our two sixth grade teachers, Mr. Felder and Mr. Johnson. And to their right, we have our guest speaker, who's the mayor, Mayor Bonnie Tomlinson. And to her right, we also want to say a few words, Principal, Mr. Hewitt. Other individuals at this time. First, Mr. Eshelman and Mrs. Jeanette Johnson, who are the Oddfellows and the Rebeccas. Later on in the program, we're going to be presenting an award. They've also helped a lot in this year's program with our DARE dance and also with the refreshments. Could I get all our role models to step up here for this? Whether it's going to be one role model. During the course of the year, about the 12th week, we had role models come in from Kewanee and Wethersfield. And the reason for this is to allow the students to ask them questions. What goes on in high school? What goes on in grade school? You know, it's been a long time since I've been in either one, so I really can't answer your questions truthfully. But by bringing role models in, what we mean by role models are students that don't drink or don't smoke or that don't go to parties. These are role models. This is what we want the students to be as they grow up. And through the course of the program, including all the graduations, they were at our DARE dance. They've been helping me with the program throughout the course of the year. And at this time, I'd like to recognize these individuals. From Wethersfield, Amy Locke. From Wethersfield, Chrissy Privet. Next day, but also Wethersfield. From Kewanee, we have Denise Bolter. Also from Kewanee, Shay Emmer. hard to accept the impact they had on the students. Later on, we're going to be reading some essays, and I'll bet 50% of the essays, the students do mention the role models and how important they were in the program. We also received a few letters and a couple of pictures also of individuals who were unable to attend this graduation. At that time, I'd like to read a few of those letters. We also got an autographed picture from the president also. We invited him, but he's unable to make it. We did get a letter from Jim Edgar, which I'd like to read at this time. As Governor of the State of Illinois, I am pleased to congratulate you on the successful completion of the Drug Abuse Resistance Education Program. Education is the right step in combating the drug problem which confronts our young citizens today. I commend the efforts of the state police for sponsoring this program, and I applaud the students who are showing an interest in eliminating the problem. On behalf of the citizens of the state of Illinois, please accept my best wishes for a memorable ceremony and continued future success of the DARE program. Sincerely, Jim Edgar, Governor.
I apologize for blowing in the weather, so my voice is a little shaky. More so than normal, I've had an opportunity to work with the DARE program in different schools, and if there's one thing that I've noticed is that they, the police department, the state of Illinois, and the local police departments do a very excellent job of screening candidates for this program. They school them, they train them, and they are very carefully selected. And I think that we are very fortunate, and it's with great gratitude that on behalf of Weathersfield Elementary School District 230, that I commend Officer Harry Underwood for the time and effort and his sincere dedication to educating our students in the area of drug abuse and resistance. Officer Underwood. Also, we would permit me, I would just like to address the 6th grade students. One, I certainly want to commend you because I know for the past 18 weeks you've had an opportunity to ask questions, discuss some items that are going to become a major item in your life if it is already not been the case. It is our position to provide you with the education that you need in order to say no, or at least to make a choice based upon educational research. At the risk of saying a lot of inappropriate jargon, I would like to make an observation, and that is, I don't think there has ever been a time when it has been easier to say no. It's almost to the point where if you do not, you really stand out as being different. If you do not, you really stand out as being different. It's difficult to pick up a periodical. It's difficult to watch a TV show without some public personality, positive role model that says it's wrong, and they're saying that it's wrong for a reason, because they have seen what the effects of abusing your system can do. Let me just make a point or two about that. My experience with education has often been from an athletic standpoint, and because athletes need to be
gift wrap, put it in the same thing. They throw their name on the gift wrap.
Yeah, that part right. All right.
Thank you very much. going to take a stand for their future, why they want to live a drug-free life, and what DARE has taught them, and why they would never ever do drugs. The essays that the students wrote were some of the best that I've ever read. Unfortunately, we don't have time to read every one today, and it was very hard to choose who was going to read theirs at this graduation today. So we narrowed it down to reading as many as time will allow.
Taking a seat. I think that DARE is a great experience. DARE teaches us to stay down and stay. Do not give up. DARE is a great way to teach kids about the consequences, good alternatives, bad alternatives. We want to support them and talk about our freedom. When we had the high schoolers in our group, we learned most of the kids don't do illegal drugs. But some of them do, and then legal drugs, and alcohol, cigarettes, and tobacco. We learned in DARE that drugs are illegal and not illegal. When we visited the courthouse and the jail, we learned about what happens to people who use drugs.
And the police department will take the time and the effort to implement their program in the school. You need to be congratulated. I would like to address the young men, the young ladies to my left. I bring congratulations to you from the International Order of Outdoors. What you have just accomplished in this very program. This, young people, is just the beginning. Many times in your life you will be tempted to be strong in what you have just learned in the DARE program. It has not ended. This is just the beginning for the rest of your life. Stick with it. You young people who are free of drugs and alcohol may well be leaders of our country 20 or so years from now. Be knowledgeable, be wise, listen to good advice, respect those in authority. Your turn is coming. I went to other schools for 12 years. This is my alma mater. And more than 10 of those years, we would always get a lecture from our superintendent. The winners of the essays with Corrine Pyle.
The message on the plate being anti-drug, anti-alcohol, or something pertaining to DARE. And with the help of Chief Curzon, we narrowed it down to 3 winners per class. At this time, I'd like to acknowledge those 3 winners. We also gave out prizes. Third prize was a DARE Frisbee, second prize was a DARE banner, and we gave DARE watches away for first prize. And then next name, we stand up, please. Lisa Crane. Amanda Stensky, second place. Jamie Johnson, second place. Beth Banner's first place. And Natasha Jacobs, first place.
Jeff Deere.
To you, we'll have the DARE program. By this time, we will see the success of the program, your efforts, your hard work, and your decision making. We will be well on our way to a drug-free community. Every now and then, you may need a reminder. Go up to your room, lock the door, get out your DARE book, kind of page through it. Remember lesson 3 on consequences? The consequences of using or choosing not to use drugs? You need to know the truth about drugs. Drugs can kill you, and it only takes one time to die from drugs. Remember the consequences. Review lesson 4 on resisting pressure to use drugs. The next 3 years are going to be hard. Remember what our role models told us? They said the heaviest pressure they faced was in their 8th grade year and their first year in high school. Drugs and alcohol are going to be there. Think of them as barriers. Run up to them. Jump right over them. And I'll guarantee you'll be that much closer to your goal in life. I've given you the tools you need to make your own decisions. We've talked in multiple 8 different ways to say no. The most important being not putting yourself in a situation where you're going to be subjected to unwanted pressures. Simply hang around behind users. Remember the story of the little balloon? The importance of having high self-esteem? Learn about your own positive qualities. Give others a compliment to raise their self-esteem. Then give yourself a compliment. Remember the story ends with Bill's birthday party and the balloon is ready to burst? I want you to keep your self-esteem balloon that full, ready to burst. But if it starts to lose air, you always know who you can call. Look at lesson 10 on decision making and risk taking. Know the difference between a bad risk and a responsible risk. The main message is you have options, but options begin with yourself. Again, remember what the role model told us, the pressure that you will face, and that drug users are in a minority. Start your support system today and add to it every year. You didn't develop that positive relationship with others. You may need their support. And take a stand for your future. If you say yes to drugs, then you're going to respect that person or the drug dealer. But if you say no, then you're going to respect yourself. 18 weeks seems like a long time to talk about one topic, drug resistance. But I think we've learned a lot and we're together. Knowing that this is our last class together makes me feel sad. But knowing what you've accomplished in DARE this year makes me feel happy because I know you're going to reach your goal in life. You're that special kind of person who can make your dreams come true. You're someone who's not afraid to take a challenge. Someone who's willing to work for the things you want. You're someone I really admire. And that's why it's so great to see you succeed, to see you graduate today, to see you accomplish so much. It isn't going to be easy to say goodbye. We share a lot of good time. And it's hard to imagine not being here on Tuesday and being in the classroom with you. But memories of those good times will always stay in my mind and in my heart. Inside the envelope I passed out of my car, if you have a problem, a question, or just want someone to talk to, I'll always be there for you. Thanks for a wonderful year, and I love you.